Well, like yesterday. Theory here is that green's doing awfully well right now. Okay, and if we do go to the 80 with that setup, we're talking about 01, 02, 05, and the Fish Hunter 1000. Do I have the Fish Hunter 1000? Oh, is that just the Hunter? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we're good. I just gotta get the squid on there. I won't put squid on yet, but man, that's dedication. Having that bead on there and then waiting on it to drop all the way down to... That is some dedication. Yo, Okra, what's up? Let me announce that I'm live, by the way. What do you mean Twitch is down? All right. There we go. Twitch is being funny at the moment? I mean, I just switched over to this game, if that's what y'all are saying, but I don't know. You can't see the stream? I don't really care what's on the cafe too much at the moment because we just want to go out there and get a really good bite rate, hopefully, and see a lucky skill point. Yeah, that's weird. Twitch sounds like they're having some problems. Yo, Scotty, how's it going at Norway? What are the numbers on our chat channels right now? Is the first one still over 300? You got a trophy rough? Nice, my dog. So 333, 205, 57. Just ended a 2-hour session for 704. Oh, nice, Scotty. Nice. Well, I'm going to 34 with this setup. Oh, shoot. Not this setup. With this setup. So I'm hoping... Was there a riot in New York having to do with a streamer? How did I miss this? My percent right now is 97.1. Sturgeon comp. Yeah, green for the win, Okro. That's how I'm feeling. I don't know that I want to do a sturgeon comp, but I want to see if I can get some silver carp once I leave Norway, potentially. YouTube streamer faces riot after Union Square Park erupts in chaos. What? Crazy people. What's up, twats? You were using a starter setup that's been really good. My biggest fish was 18 cod and it felt like a shark. Oh, I bet. Those cod, like, on small setups, those cod are intense. What's up, Ranix? The whole world is cooking? Yeah. Billion people turned up? Sounds dangerous. Come on. Come on, 34. Treat us right. I mean, what's our goal here? Let's get to 97.4 in the next hour. That would be huge. If we got 0.3 in the next hour. Come on. There we go. Happy hour. We've got some small enough stuff on here that we're hoping we'll get some fish on the drop, right? Just for that bite rate, for that chance of points. Well, it happened and then it disappeared. But if it makes it to the bottom, then we'll just do a little perking at the bottom, I suppose. And then once it gets to be overnight, we might throw in that jigging rig that just let it sit on the bottom again. That was pretty sick yesterday. Safe it up. It might be worth leaning even harder into the sorry during the day. Really trying to have a good bite rate on the small stuff. I don't know. This is going to be a safe, right? I'm okay with sardines, sorry, mackerel, whatever. Just hit them fast and hard. And be a good size. Safe is fine too. Pollock is even better. We should see what this stuff's biting on. So Jigmeister. Jigmeister on the drop, by the way. Foam rubber fish 03, foam rubber fish 03. And then this hit one of the shrimp, yeah. So this might be the way we want to go. Try to hit both the safe, the pollock, and the small stuff at the same time. I just unlocked attraction elements for pilker rigs. Yeah, I would do blue. I mean, the basic startup, like, the startup thing with that is to put, let me think about how I can show you this setup here. It's pretty much what you want to, it's like the blue fire stick and the blue whatever thing. There's a Mac. Yo, same to you, Hunter. Happy weekend. Tiny fish. Yeah, I had some good luck with tiny fish last night, too. Two whiting. honestly don't know how often mackerels... I mean, maybe they'll hit your lurker some. If you fish in a 34 meter and you keep it kind of like around 20, 25 meters, they might hit it some. They like the little shrimp. The thing is, I think most times other fish like the saithe are going to get it before the mackerel does on just the lurker. That's not to say you won't occasionally catch them though. So Zess is asking if anyone in chat has bought the unlimited access plan with the Vinga and the offshore 88. Yeah, if you use the saithe strips, that might help you like lean towards the smaller fish. I don't know. It might be worth trying, Scotty. Mystic says, I got 2 mackerel trophies on the exact lurker setup you showed. Okay, great. There you go. So has anyone done the math on, like, how much gold would it be to buy a Saltmaster and a Venga, just straight up? I guess what I'm asking is there a savings here? Because you're getting so much more than that. Oh, you're doing this one, not that one. Sorry. So 159. How much gold does it get the Saltmaster and the Venga? Excuse me. Sorry for burping in your face. I did not mean to do that, but really sorry. So rude. Venga is 159. Yo, that's a great deal. Right? I mean, it's a great deal if you want to drop a lot of real money on the game. If you're basically getting unlimited access and the rod for free, that's not terrible. You don't have to pay for traveling here ever again. It saves you 100 silver every time you make the trip, right? But that is also true. What Dan is saying is also true. As far as digital in-game content goes, it's still expensive. All I'm saying is if you price it out, like if you were going to spend gold on that equipment anyway, at least buying that combo saves you a little bit. Well, and if you're like me, if you fish a lot of other maps, it saves thousands of silver over time. 100 silver every time you come? What's up, Sneaky? I mean, I have thought about, just because of that, I've thought about this deal just for silver. I mean, over time, that's probably worth it, but it's not that big a deal. You make so much silver here, spending 100 to get here is ultimately not that big a deal, but it's tempting. All the silver you make counts, right? I definitely agree with that. You're going to, in my opinion, you're going to see more mackerel on the drop, or if you stop it at 20 or 25 meters and perk it there. If you go to the bottom, mackerel will be your off catch, bycatch, using that lurker. I'm not saying it won't happen, but that'll be your bycatch. Yo, this is what I would say, Scotty. Try it at 20 and 25 meters. What I think will happen is, I think that you'll figure out that you actually do so much better not trying to just target mackerel until you open up marine paternoster and can use shrimp. Before then, you're just going to catch saithe and pollock and everything else too. Do you know what I mean? I think you'll find it's very hard to just catch mackerel on the lurker. In my experience. Now, I could be wrong, but yeah, pollock are amazing. Yo, Scotty, don't forget about doing jigging rigs at night. At least experimenting with it. It's cheap. Those soft lures are cheap. Just get a 2-aught or a 3-aught jig head, and if it slows down at night on your lurker, then switch to jigging. Oh, that's true. I haven't tried it yet, but Dan's technique at the 72, so he's talking about like right outside the 34. If you have attractants unlocked, you could try that as well. Sorry. I catch most of my pollock at the bottom. No, that's not true. I catch a pretty even amount of pollock on the drop or the bottom. I think pollock can be anywhere, everywhere. What do y'all think? I think I'm just as likely to catch pollock at the bottom as I am on the drop. They do hit it on the drop, though, because you think it's going to be a saithe and then it's a pollock. But then they'll also hit it at the bottom, just like saithe will. I think they're just kind of mixed in. Same with haddock. Haddock, pollock, saithe. Drift says I get max at 120 all day long. Wait, at 120 depth? Are you talking about fishing high at 120? Two blue crabs. Just about to hit 34. Where would you recommend me to start out? I got 20% skill. Right now I would say 34. I'm not sure what 41's like. 34 and 30 are both good right now, though. Or at least they were last night. Oh, that's cool, Drift. So on the drop, you'll just hit the mackerel, but you're using them to try to catch the lings, hake, and redfish. Interesting. Is that a pretty profitable session? I don't think I've ever done that, like fishing with shrimp at 120. Oh, the max get it at 120. I gotcha. Yeah, I think that's going to be your best bet, Scotty. Until you get the shrimps on marine paternoster or on the drop shot. I think that's going to be your best bet. I agree with that. If you're just targeting mackerel and not sorry and sardines, bigger shrimp work better for me too. Mackerel love those things. But if you're in a place where you also want to catch other small fish, I think it's better to use the smaller shrimp. Yeah, it's true. Small cod's no good, huh? I just threw the wrong thing in. Big poor beagle. Oh, are you at 41? You feel like 41's working better than 34 for you right now? Yeah, I really want to... change this up a little bit. What the heck? This must have been on the Jigmeister. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that was on the real shrimp? Wow. Okay. Another one. Is it safe time? Maybe this will be a surprise pollock. Yep. Nice. Alright, let's see what that went on. Real shrimp. Killing it right now. Pollocks are the best. Mackerel. Also the best. Hey, just how you doing? Wolf trophy, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, whiting do too, that's true. Yeah, I mean, whiting and pollock are another level than mackerel. I just really like the mackerel because of how many skill points they often give me. Another nice pollock. Right now, it is just awesome. Oh, there you go, Scotty. Yeah, let's see. That pollock was on real shrimp again. Have all the pollock been on real shrimp? No, this one did hit the jigmeister. Okay. At least one of them hit a lure. Oh, I didn't mean to go down that deep. Trying to stop it at 20 if we don't have a bite by then. I thought I was going to catch more like Sorry and Max, but we've actually been hitting so many pollocks and safe at the moment. This might be a sardine. Oh, I'm just at 34. Oh yeah, Max are so good for skill, I agree. Yeah, we'll see, Scotty. I'll keep an eye on it, but right now 2 out of 3 pollock have been on the shrimp, not the lure. Must be a nice Mac if it's a Mac. That's a good place to turn into... Ooh, yeah, that is a very nice Mac. I'm surprised he didn't give me a skill point. 1.6. Well, I mean, I'm using 3 shrimp, so odds are most of my fish are going to be on the shrimp. Oh, nice. That's a good size, too. Nice haddock, Sneaky. And nice safe clap. I mean, we're catching the right size fish. We're catching the right bite rate. Just no luck so far on skill points. Yeah, that must be nice, Dan. That's awesome, Scotty. Yeah, I should probably try that. Maybe second happy hour later tonight, I'll try that. I'll probably be off after stream, but still, it might be good to try it. Man, I love these huge fillets because I just know that one day we're going to turn these huge fillets into some nice silver. That day might not be today, but one day. Are you talking about for float fishing or feeder? I do a lot of feeder fishing on Donitz River. Oh, Donitz River. Sorry, I was thinking about Donitz at Winding. Good question, actually, Swag Life. Off the top of my head, I would just guess like 0.80 or 1 meter depth. I'll be right back. This guy will probably be in and out just for the next few minutes, hopefully. It'll be all over. Yeah, we'll see how long I'm back for.
Challenge.
Yo, sneaky.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you, Sneaky. 2 months. Welcome back. Getting these tiny sardines. Nice mackerel. You catching mackerel, Scotty? Oh, that's a nice one. Sardine or sorry. Hopefully mackerel, but might be small safe. Oh, pollock. I'm using 3/0 hooks right now. So 26 fish, 29 minutes. But it's about to be overnight, which will slow it down a little bit. Still should be pretty good though. Waiting on this air conditioning to turn on. Supposedly he's fixed it, but we'll see. What color should... right now I'm using white and green. 2 sides of green and 1 white. Definitely not a mackerel. Another 1 kilo on the drop. Nice. It just started blowing. Got some air conditioning going. Probably should let him know. It's getting to be that time where we might want to switch over to the jigging rig. I would say either right now at 34 at least, I would try green maggot or green handmade lure. But there's a lot of other stuff that will work good too. I just think that's a good starting point. Those huge minnows are working pretty well. The tiny fish are good. The question is, and something I don't know because I just haven't tried it in a long time, what works best when that's all you're using? I mean, I know you have the attraction unlocked now, but you don't have the drop shot underneath it. So which one's the best bite rate when it's really like the only one you're using? Tiny fish cuss magnet. I don't know. I don't think there's a ton of cusk at 34. At least I haven't seen them. I used tiny fish here last night, but I could be wrong. Where's Safe? All right, I'm going to switch over to this jigging setup. But let me go let him know that the air's pumping. Yeah, see how that does, Scotty. Now we'll see how it is tonight, or today, but yesterday, last night, I would put this like jigging setup on the bottom. I wouldn't even have to perk it. Like, I think it was Truda. Somebody was telling me in chat, and they were right. Like, I just let it go to the bottom and just let it sit there. I was getting pretty quick bites. We'll see. Again, we'll see if it's still that way today. Yo, what's up, Blunty? Yeah, I mean, I've got it. I played it in the early access. I haven't played it since it launched. I have some interest in it, just not enough time, so we'll see, Blunty. I'm sure it's great, though. Those are some of my favorite games back in the day. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. Icewind Dale 1 and 2. It's awesome. How's it going, Gray Fox? Yo, Blunty, do you understand how the rating system works in Fisher Online? Like, I finally figured out where it tells you what your rating is. It didn't look like there was a way to check and see what fish you've caught this month for rating fish, like just the rating fish for this month. So like there wasn't an easy way to be like, oh, okay, so I caught a bleak that was this size. I don't know if you know much about it. It looked like bleak was rating fish no matter what water body I was at, so that kind of confused me. Maybe the rating fish are rating fish no matter where you're fishing for them, not just at a certain place. I don't know. I don't, but I think I saw one on VK earlier today. A bream spotted old berg. Oh, good, Scotty. The one nice thing about those attraction elements in particular is they don't slow the drop down. So when the bite rate's really good at the bottom, those particular ones don't slow you down. So you can get back down to the bottom pretty quickly, and some of the accessories really slow how fast it drops in the water. And so that can slow your bite rate down. The Karma Ultra Telescopic 4? Oh, thank you, Blunty. I will look at that. Yeah. No, I've got it bookmarked. I'll check it out. What is the Karma Ultra 4? Oh, this one. Is this what you're talking about? To have an Ultra? Like, if you were going for very small fish. Very small fish. So until I got nicer ultralight telescopic rods, those were really good to go for like bleak and dace, frogs maybe. But really small stuff, and you got to be careful because if you're gonna accidentally catch a roach or something, it's gonna crush you. What's up, Ranix? Nice trophy cusk. Are you at 41, Ranix? I'm not catching cusk at 34 right now. I don't know if it's the stuff I'm using or what. You can't see your personal ratings, but you can see the rated fish by check the club rating. Oh, that's cool. You were at 80. Okay, nice. Hurry Stormer, thanks for the follow. Hey, there's a safe. I'm gonna log back in over there real quick because I want to see what you're talking about on the club rating thing. Don't worry, chat. We're playing Russian Fishing 4 right now. But, so Blunty, when I first started streaming today, I was playing Fisher Online. I don't know if you were here for that. Oh yeah, let me pull up, fisheronline.fish. So I can look at that later. That'll help me remember. You were only catching cusk at 80? It's tempting. I just don't really want to let it have to sink that far to catch cusk. I don't know. I feel like trophy cusk, I've caught one before, right? And it'll probably just randomly happen at 34 or 41 one day, I would think. I think I've caught one before. I think that might have been my first... that might have been my first Norwegian Sea trophy. I don't know. Maybe I've had a couple of them actually now. Stormer, thanks for the follow. Tomsius, thanks for the follow. Let's see if I can figure this out real quick. Try out the green maggot. Nice. How is the bite rate on the foam handmade? Zruncho, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can ask for advice. It's fine. Greetings. Any fun comps? I'm up for whatever, Drift. If anybody wants to do a silver carp comp, I'm going to go for silver carp at least for an hour here shortly. If you want to do a Norway comp, I don't know. I could stay long enough to do one maybe. At least like a half-hour one maybe. I was like, what is that sound? Oh yeah. Alright, so let's go to profile. Let's go to club rating. So where do you see... So it's not under club rating, right? Or is it? Ooh, I'm up to 1704 just from that. Do you remember when it resets? I mean, look how old some of this was. This is like from January. I thought it was monthly. Don't the ratings change monthly? Maybe I just need to read your website. I'm really confused about that. Deeds, achievements. Do you remember which part of the... Fisher Online Steam community, bait guide, deed list, spots, trophy size, leaders, food, medicine. Under tips, okay. Should be every 3 months that you rotate club rating and every 1 month for personal rating. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think there should be a little less confusion on how you look at that stuff. Fish still rotate every month though. Club rating stacks over 3 months. So not all of those fish are rating level, are ratings currently for your personal rating score. Let's see, where's tips? There are 45 rated fish that are randomly selected. They will change on the 1st of each month. But they're the same for personal and club rating. But they stay for club for 3 months, right? Oh, I see. It's showing you the way the club's gotten points over 3 months, but there's still only some of those that are currently active rated fish. I think I understand now. I still say that's a bit of a confusing way for them to do it, but I think I understand it now. I think that makes more sense to me. Have we drifted or something? Like, no, we're perfect. Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. Alright, this is eel palate or something, I think. I wish. I wish it was an eel palate. Back-to-back cusk on the maggot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, during these overnight hours, when we're fishing with soft lures at the bottom, there's probably going to be a decent percentage of cusk if the cusk are active at that spot. Which they often are. Although right now, I'm not getting them at 34. The other thing, though, I would say about cusk is they add up on silver. They're not the worst fish in the world to catch. Right now, what I'm really going for, marine skill percent upgrade. I think one more cast with this, and then we switch back to the small stuff. Not bad bite rate with the maggots. That's good. That's good to know. They were working good last night. At least that's what people were telling me. I think daytime happens quick on the Norwegian Sea. Nighttime is like 8, 9, 10 p.m. till about 3, 4 a.m. I'm impressed that somebody put that back. I don't know that I would. That thing is worth so much silver. I mean, that's my #1 silver fish, was just a trophy one. You better believe I'd be selling the the blue trophy. Pollock? Safe. I'm just going to quit struggling and just call it Bluetooth. Oh, I meant to switch. That's fine. We'll do it one more time. You don't have a Bluetooth yet? Don't worry, it'll come. Yo, it's time for the Braves. Somebody turn the Braves on for me. Yo, 41 sounds interesting right now. Like, you're catching a much more interesting group of fish than I am. Although the bite rate's pretty good over here. Blunty has 2 Bluetooths, but his first was a bleak on bottom rig. So I think that'll be forever my coolest one. That is a pretty cool one. Green foam's going to mostly be sculpin. Should be a ton of safe. Let's go a little deeper. The mackerel and the sorry should be waking up. Maybe it's a little too early to switch over. Oh, really? Huh. Was it overnight? I mean, I can see that at night. If the cusk aren't active and if the eel part, if you didn't catch eel pout, then sculpin's kind of what you're going to get at night sometimes. But during the day, you should be catching a lot of everything on that handmade. Your first blue tag was a wild. Wow, that's a big fish. That's a big aggressive fish. Oh, come on, you're kidding me. We've had 2 drop off in a row. Our happy hour is almost over. 0 points. I don't know what the Tarzan trophy is. That's funny, Scotty. "13 levels. So you are level 21. You're at a point where it starts to feel a little grindy, especially until you get some good carp setups. Unless you go through a good session or two, or I mean, like, unless you have some good weeks at Corey or Volkov or something, till you get some good carp setups, that can be a slow time. Oh, that's true. That helps. That helps for sure. I think as soon as my happy hour ends, I'll catch one more fish and we'll get skill ups on that. I'm just surprised. Like, I usually have such good fortune, such good luck on skill ups during an hour, especially if it's a happy hour. Not today, my friends. Not today. We've caught 49, about to be 50 fish. We've caught more than that, 50 keepers, and no skill ups. There she goes. Here's the fish after happy hour. Let's see if we're right. Oh boy, you are at 41. You're, wow, okay. Sculpin, huh? Okay. All right, let me check something. I think we should go try to catch those silver carp. Let's just take a little break from Norway just for a little while, see how we do, see how it goes. But let me make sure that, I mean, I don't know. Let me just look at this real quick. Yesterday. All right, let's see what trophy size silver carp are. Looks like silver carp 25. Don't look at that, chat. That's discouraging. Don't look at that. All right, let me respawn before we go. Yeah, was that trophy grass at Berg or Bear? Because they've both been active, right? You never get bites there. At 2167? That seems hard to believe. All right, 48 on that pollock. If you're catching a lot of sculpin, hey, seriously, heck of a sculpin order if you're catching sculpin. So we did about 6:15. 6:15 that hour. It looks like silver carp trophy's 25 according to what I just looked up, but all right. So we'll just try it for a little while. It's probably going to be, I mean, it looks like I'm kidding myself to think that we're going to get this or even have a shot at this. Like if you look at the US server, the biggest one of the week is like 8 kilos. All right, let me just make sure I understand what we're using here. It's not that, it's that. 14-15, grass cake, spring herb. All right, so let's switch this to like large 1. The thing that will save us here, hopefully, is that it won't be as slow as you think it will because the big heads might like it too. What am I looking for? Grass cakes and spring herbs. What do we have for ground bait? All right. Grass cake filled feed pellets. What are we putting with grass cake feed pellets? Okay, we could do some boilies. Field grass 18. What's the difference? I mean, it's just another additive you can add. I don't know. All right, what else are we going to do? What else are these silver carp going to want in there? Do I have any silver carp PVA already made? Because it might give us a hint. Pumpkin seed. Cookies. Flaxseed. Spring herbs. Pumpkin seed again. Flaxseed again. I think it's between flaxseed and pumpkin seed. What'd you mount, Drift? Yo, why don't we use flaxseed as a base if we're putting flaxseed in there? Pumpkin seed could also work. Why don't we just do flaxseed? Heck yeah, wingers. How good are sculpins for silver? They're not very good. Compared to the other fish in the sea, they're not great. Yes, if you buy a trip, you get to keep the silver. It's actually a very good way to make silver. So 55.33, huh? What's up, Bossy? I mean, you can do it any level. It doesn't matter because you're getting the gear. The thing I would say is it might be worth to level your bait harvesting 60% first so that you can cut up saithe and mackerel for bait, for you know, attractants to help get a better bite rate, although that is definitely not required. It's just interesting to be able to do that. Also helps level up your bait harvesting from there if you do that. All right, I'm just gonna aim like right here. Let's just see if we get a... Oh shoot. So I think, you know, that's the only thing is, do you have bait harvesting yet, and do you care about that? Oh crap. I think I just put the wrong one in there. I think I'm just going to use that one, at least for now. We'll switch it maybe overnight. Because I don't think much will happen overnight, so we'll switch it to the right PVA once it's overnight. Can't believe I did that. I mean, it's still fine. It's close to the same recipe, but it's not the one that I just made. All right. Well, it's the moment of truth. Are we going to catch anything, or is this about to be a pretty slow hour? Don't cry, Bossy. Let it motivate you, not bring you to tears. That's awesome, Scotty. So that is good silver. Yeah, I would definitely switch back. During the daytime, I'd switch back. In fact, if you want to next time, switch back even earlier, maybe. Your bait harvesting's at 40%. So it's just kind of up to you. How motivated are you to want to level that up? $1,600. Nice. This is Sura. Remember, there are guides like on Blunty's sheet. There's guides available on the best efficient way to level up your bait harvesting and your ground bait. It's going good. How are you doing, Juga? Yo, Josh, thanks for the follow. It's a bad sign, guys. Yeah, if we don't have a fish by overnight, by nighttime, we will not go through the overnight. I won't torture us that bad. I do want to keep an eye out. Eventually a silver carp spot will pop up, you know, it just maybe hasn't yet. Let me make sure nothing's been posted lately on the tuba map. That's the other spot where you can get silver carp. Sometimes in the tuba pond, especially on match rod, I guess, but who wants to fish for these on a match rod? I certainly don't right now, at least. I think sturgeon might be the best thing at tuba right now. On crickets. Yeah, I don't see anything about silver carp anytime recent. Okay. 1.2 mackerel, there you go. No, there's no way to check cafe orders when you're out in the boat that I know of. If you're looking for something in particular, you could ask chat, but... Yeah, I tried this spot the other day. Snuffed in, and all I got was big heads too, although I was using the red krill approach. Now I've got the grassy stuff on here. We'll see if it makes a difference. First of all, it has slowed it down. It actually was a good bite rate with the krill stuff. It appears to be very slow on the grass. Looked at your latest gear for Norway Sea. Must say I liked it. Oh, good, Bossy. I mean, if it's a good bite rate, there's worse fish to catch than big head carp. These are decent silver and everything. We'll be fine. Just give it a little bit of time. Just make sure silver doesn't come in. As long as we're using... As long as we're using classic hair rig. I think that's what the challenge is about, right? For carp. Trophy silver carp using a hair rig. Oh, it can be any of the hair rigs. It doesn't have to be classic. Okay. Okay. So I wouldn't want to use a match rod then. You fishing here, Bomar? I mean, if you're fishing here and I start a comp, I'm pretty sure it would only be the two of us. I don't think there's a lot of people trying this right now. Now, if I catch a silver carp trophy, then there'll be some people trying this. Or if I catch a silver carp at all, there might be people trying it. But as of right now, I don't think so. You need a break from Norway? It looks like sturgeon might be the thing to do. Why don't we see how this goes for the next few minutes? I mean, we really could go try sturgeon. At least for an hour. Sturgeon is what, 84,108, clip 21. At least this person was using we'll see what the weeklies are showing though. Yeah. Mole cricket. My understanding is that you can only catch fish on marine rigs at Norway. Drift. Yes, you can, Bossy. I caught my biggest sturgeon here at Sura. Actually, I think it might have been this way off of this beach, like into this 3 meter or towards this 3 meter. Oh no, it might have been towards the 8 meter. Might have been up here, like at H5. Something like that. That's my understanding, Drift. I could be wrong. That's my understanding. No, I don't know if I even want to fish for sturgeon. If I did, though, I would go to Tuba. I don't know. I'm not sure if I even want to do that, though. I don't have TIs, you know? Like, it's always a bit of a stretch when I fish for sturgeon. 20 kilo sturgeon? Nice. Those starter feeder rods, will they do for leveling feeder? Starter feeder rods, can you focus bream? When you say starter, do you mean the starter kits? Or do you mean like... Starter. Yeah, try 34, Scotty. I don't know, 41 looked like it was treating you well. But if you just want to mix it up, 34 was good for me. And it was good for you earlier, right? Every fish is tiny? Huh. Huh. As soon as my lure hit the water, 1 kilo took off with it. Nice. Let's see. Oh, do you mean starter kits, Bossy? Or are you talking about literally the cheapest feeder rods? The starter kits are pretty good for bream. Little small, but you can definitely do it. I don't think I want to do tuba sturgeon. I'm just not in the mood for sitting here with slow stuff, so sturgeon could be slow. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe we just go back to Norway for a little while, try 80, see if we can find something big. Giant fish ghost bite. What's up, Panda? I came north 1.6 silver. Yeah, sounds good, Scotty. Mayflies and Donitz River. That's weird, Pydom. I'm not really sure. What fish are you going for? If it's small stuff, probably like 18 or 20 or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. There's been a nibble off and on that first line for so long. Sichels are fun to catch. Oh, nice, Scotty. What'd you catch yesterday, Steve? Oh, wow. Blue tag, red king crabby. Wow. That's great. 2,400 silver for a crab. That's sick. Grats.
Challenge.
Yo, Bub Tub.
Challenge accepted.
Hello.
5 months. Thank you so much. No raining on your parade. That's amazing. Big grats. And that's some good silver, too. $4K in 2 hours? Yeah, that's pretty decent. Where are the anglers at? I haven't even checked. Oh, they're kind of all over the place, huh? Everything's out of the 80, yeah. Yeah, that's where I'm heading next, I think. That's where I'm heading next. I thought I had more patience for the silver carp right now, but I didn't know it was going to be like this. We'll just go hang out at 80 and fish till we drop kind of thing. See what happens. Yeah, I saw somebody had like a 300 kilo Greenland shark out of 80. I know. I'm going to start off with the squid setup, but I kind of want to try throwing the silicone too. Dom had 500? Wow.
Challenge. Challenge accepted.
Yo, Panda, thanks for the resub. 2 months. Bubtub and Panda both, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it. Man. He had to make you come and watch. Yo, watch this, Steve. This is a good one. Dang. Silvers aren't really here. Silvers are just a weird bycatch at the moment, right? Oh, is that right, Steve? That's cool. Are silvers active at night? I was actually trying to figure that out the other day. Are silvers active at night? Yeah, I don't really use the rigs that I don't have points in. very much. The only one that I would consider at this point right now is this one. But even that one hasn't been great. Okay, thank you, Bomar. Well, maybe that was the problem. Maybe we would have gotten at least one or two if we'd been patient. I don't know. I've tried that spot a couple times now, and I've just been getting big heads. But maybe they're there, kind of. Alright, so Hunter. And we really want to go... 1, 2, 3, I think. Or 1, 2, 5, maybe. Maybe we want to go 1, 2, 5. I kind of want the 1 to be up here, though. I think we have the exact same amount of silver that we had when I first logged in today. So far we've pretty much broken even on silver. Yeah, I thought the Jigmeister was good. I really did. Like, I mean, it's hard to beat the Lurker, but I thought the Jigmeister did pretty well. I've liked the Jigmeister since this map first came out. I think it's always worth mixing into the rotation. Different sizes Jigmeisters too. Alright, Arcia, we need something here. We need something. The Braves just gave up 5 runs in the bottom of the first inning to the lowly Cubs. So, we got to start digging our way out of the hole. What's up, Twitch Prime? Jigmeister really worked in the small 115 for squid and pollock. Okay, cool. I don't remember that, but there's just been so much at this point, it's hard to remember it all for me. Alright, let's get heading in the right direction. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll be right back. Yo, Steve, do I want to be like on this little left side? Is that where you've been fishing? Yo, double nuts. Nice fish on the Jigmeister. Dang. Right on the numbers. Okay. All right. I know yesterday some pretty sick fish were being caught way on that far left side. But I'll try this for now. It's where I go pee. It's where I go pee. Also, something really sad happened. So, for early lunch today, my wife and I went to this little, like, Chinese place and got some Chinese food. And, I only ate about half of mine. It was so good, but I was full, right? Because we went a little early, too. I was feeling so hungry, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go get my... I'll heat up the second half of my Chinese food. I look in the fridge and it wasn't there. Start to feel a little panicky. Start looking around, I can't find it. Sure enough, it's in the back seat of the car. It's like 95 degrees outside. So, kind of bummed. What is the main fish you should go for when you're on a sea trip? Probably, you want bite rate. You want good fish at 34 or 41 bank, something like that. Pollock is great, yeah, for sure. So, what's your routine here, Steve? You doing strong perking? You doing perking? You letting it sit some? What's your favorite routine? It's like overnight right now. This could be really sad, I guess. Strong perk on the bottom. Pydam, have you been fishing here a lot too at 80? Is that what y'all are saying? Come on, fish bite. I don't really want to sit here not catching fish for too long. Pydam's having a week, huh? Sometimes Pydam just goes off. Sometimes Pydam just goes off. Fish stalker with a nice red king crab. Not as nice as yours, Steve, but pretty nice. I'm just gonna let it sit in the bottom for a minute. I'm tired already. Haven't caught our first fish here, and I'm already tired. I think I'm just bummed about the food. Did you have a big squid? We all do love food. Especially like when you go out and get something. I think the sad part was I sort of made a choice of like, I don't want to stuff myself at lunch, you know? It's like, I'll really enjoy this later. Let's just save it. And then I'm like the boneheaded play of getting home and not getting it out of the back seat. Holy cow. True. Yeah, I get the benefit of it sitting in the car for 3 hours in 95-degree weather, smelling it up. But actually, it is good that, holy cow. Yo, they just hit Acuna like in the head. So tired of people throwing at Acuna. Oh, it hit his bat. He actually got his face out of the way and it hit his bat. Holy cow. No, but actually, Scotty, it's a good point because if I had left it at the restaurant, it would have driven me crazy trying to find it. I am glad that I was at least able to find it, throw it away, and be done with it kind of thing, you know? Oh, wow. First fish, decent fish? So yesterday when I fished out here, all I could catch was small stuff. I don't know if y'all remember that, but we had just small fish after small fish. So I'm already encouraged that we actually found something that, you know, at least weighs a few kilos. And some of the fish were good, like squid and redfish, but if you don't have a few decent ones mixed in, it's just like, kind of gets old. Where are you, Scotty? You at 34? I mean, it is middle of the night. I mean, not middle of the night, but it's still not like morning, really. I would be doing a jig right now. I wouldn't start perking again till probably 5, 6 a.m., 7 a.m., something like that. Sorry, I mean perking with a jigging rig, or just letting a jigging rig sit at the bottom, or perking with it. But I'm just saying, I feel like the lures, sometimes they work good at night, but overall, I feel like the soft baits do a little better at night. For me, at least. I might not be right on that. That's just what I've sort of seen. Yo, this is a daggum poor beagle, by the way, folks. All right, 18 kilo poor beagle. Get us started. What the drift, Batman? What reel is this? This is the Reef Borealica. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I haven't used any of the other in-game reels or big boy reels, but this one's good. The Taiga C20? You mean the 30, right? I can only assume you mean the Taiga C30. If I had the choice, I'd probably go with the Vinga. If you already have a Vinga, just use the Vinga. Don't spend silver, just save it. That's what I would say. You know, I could be talked into the other way too, but I think that's what I would say. White lurker. There you go, Scotty. Give it a try. Yeah, you might as well. The bite rate is so good on so many things, it's not like it's going to hurt to experiment with stuff. Me too, Python. That's what I would do too. Even if you get one of the more affordable big reels, I still would go for a big reel. I hope that's true. I've liked it so far. I mean, I've used it a good bit, and it hasn't, you know, it's not been like totally like crazy on damage. Slow but sure. It's fine though. It's not near as fragile as the rod is, I'll tell you that for sure. Oh, really? Interesting, Python. Man, spotteds have been pretty active here too. It's not what I meant to do, but hold on just a second. Is the taiga cheaper than the albacore? You know what's funny is I forgot to even look at the cafe before I started out here. Frickin' cod, man. I don't know, double nuts. Maybe a big shark. I'm not even sure though. I have no idea. That's probably a pretty low chance of happening since it's a pretty big shock leader. I don't know. Pollock are liking it. So far, it's been good fishing out here. Quick bite rates overall. Decent fish. Yeah, those small cod, those are a bummer, right? Poor beagle number 2. Alright, let's see if the poor beagles are going for the same lure. Oh, the hunter. The hunter both times. Nice. Nice, Scotty. On the drop, but it's small. Yeah, that's true. Bite rate difference between Sura and the Norwegian Sea. Yeah, good point. Good point. Hope you can get it in, Scotty. I'm using 1, 2, and 5. $23, 1, 2, and 5. Sounds like that fish might be gone, Scotty. See you, my dog. Fishing's been good. It's actually been a lot better down here than it was for me yesterday. Couple small poor beagles. It's been fun. Hopefully we can keep it up. Oh, it's a cusk. Interesting. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh. Ooh, that's some good silver, Scotty. Yo, what happened to you, Drift? Did you just have the rod break? Is that what happened to you? I actually need to be careful, speaking of rods breaking. I'm at 5.7%. I think I'm okay because the leader is at 10% now. But to be on the safe side, I probably should just turn this into a, you know, 150 or whatever max drag. Yo, nice, Bomar. Yeah, apparently the big heads are coming out, but I want to find the silver. Is it that bad? You're back to shore feeder fishing? I don't know how I ended up so far down here. Like, I tried to stop on the number, but I think I was already going so fast still. Oh, that was your only sea rod? I wish I could see how the rod was set up, Drift. Good, Scotty. So you really feel like the attraction elements made a big difference, huh? Increase the bite rate. That's good, yeah. No, they do wear out. That's a bummer about those attractants. Well, the straws. The beads and the rattles don't wear out as fast, thankfully. But the beads and rattles and the octopus and all that kind of stuff, they slow down the drop rate, or how quickly your lure goes to the bottom. So You can play around with those too. Sometimes they're good, worth it, but if you're in a high bite rate situation, sometimes it's just better to get back into the bottom layer as quick as possible. Yeah, they really do. What the heck? Oh, good, Scotty. Yes, it is, Scotty. Lots of saithe and small fish as well. Possibly pollock. Worth trying. Last night it was as good for me as the 34 was. They were about the same. Now, if you're trying to avoid saithe, you might not like it, but it's got some good saithe there, so it's probably good. Should be good. I don't know that I tried the Jigmeister there, but yeah, I would imagine it'd be good. If not, switch back to the lurker. Yeah, it's good. I think you'll see a lot of saithe, but it'll be interesting to see what other kind of off catch you get there. Lots of small fish as well. Might slow down at night, just depends. I had one eel pout there that yesterday when I fished there for one night. You talking about over here, Drift? On the edge? Yeah, whitings are terrific. Even on a big setup like this, they're good. It's not really what you're after, but they're good. All right, I'll try it over there. That's what I heard yesterday. I heard people saying yesterday, you want to be on that far left, like almost hanging off the 80. But it's been good over here right on the number too. Oh, nice Ranix. That's awesome. Would love to see a sword. Sounds like Drift, it would benefit you to spend a good bit of time at the safer places and build up your reservoirs a little bit, you know? Bite rate's just been good over here. Considering how big a setups we're using.
Get me to make it smoothier. It's a smoothie. Oh,
You're so smooth.
like smooth stuff.
Is it? You gonna make me fat?
It's a smoothie.
Okay.
But you don't have to have it.
Yeah, that's good.
Let me know if it's enough liquidy or like if I need to add anything, if it's too tart or too thick.
That's good.
I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no worries, wingers, no worries. This could be like another poor beagle or something like that. I don't know. Could also be another cusk, but... Oh, is it a cod? Interesting. Alright, so we said we'd go try the western side. Throw that pride out there. It'd be perfect for one of those whiting. Undefeated, huh? Winter trolling? Yeah. Yes, that sounds delightful. Wait for 2 hours for a bite that you can't reel in. Well, we're right here over on the edge. That's where we're supposed to be, right? We're so far over that after this next fish, hopefully we'll get one. We'll probably need to drive east a little bit. '80 is infested with cusks. That might be true. I guess I wonder if different parts of 80 are different. Hake. Alright, which way are we drifting? Yeah, we're right there on the edge. Let's just go a little east here. We didn't go far. Hey! We'll take red king crab all day. Interesting. I always find it interesting when a fish actually just bites on the when I'm reeling up. Nice spotted wolffish, Tom. That's close to trophy, I think. Oh, nice, Scotty. And that was at 30? I think we've got a... Maeve Jackson, thanks for the follow. The fan? Yeah. Let's see what it does. Is it still hot up here? What did you look at the temp?
80.
It's come down 4 degrees.
Okay. That's great.
I mean, yeah. Could also look, turn that one on rotate and move it a little more. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm kind of surprised that they didn't consider like delaying, like around the 3rd inning. It's just been raining so hard.
They're gonna challenge that. Has it?
And
I haven't seen anything. I mean, this is my first time.
it's like some of the outfield. I mean, the Cubs outfielder in particular, like literally just fell down on the slippery grass trying to run for a ball. So.
Let's see.
That wasn't even close. He was safe, right?
I don't know. I couldn't see this too fast. Can I ask you a quick question?
No, I'm good, Maeve Jackson. I appreciate it, but I'm good.
That's so depressing.
I mean, I guess they had to. he had to hold up in case the guy
Right.
caught it, but
Yeah.
maybe he don't hold up quite as far. I don't know.
Or maybe he didn't hustle.
Oh, that's great, Scotty. Sounds good. Yeah, like I said yesterday, 30 felt just as strong as 34 to me. Maybe the combo is. $42.9. Oh, that's great. Yeah, those bite rate spots are perfect for that. That's what I would do. At night, that's what I would do. Nice slide, Albies. Look at that wind. See it in his hair. It's just like blowing everywhere. He literally slid under the tag. Oh, the ball never stayed in his glove, too. You're stuck at 87.2. I do feel like I have been getting less skill points lately. I also just think that we haven't had the small fish spots that are quite as strong as they were. But I guess as the closer I get to 100%, the more it's going to go through stages where I don't hit them. I guess it's like wolf fish and cusk time since it's overnight. Nice one, Ranix. Did we get out or did they change pictures?
I'm honestly not sure.
Okay.
I'm trying to send these gates apart.
Oh, okay. might have to go through a little jug. I know, but I feel so heavy. No. I'll text them after I'm
I
done.
was texting with them earlier.
They hanging in there?
Haven't left at all.
What a way to end your summer, huh? Work, work, work,
At like
work, work.
1:30, Jonas was like, one of them was like, hopefully we'll be on here soon.
Yeah, he was hoping to hang out with Hayes tonight, but
I would love to. But you never know. So selfish. And that's the thing, she commits to people without having other help. And it makes them do it.
another turbot with the green maggot. Interesting. That's a fish that I don't catch very often. I know I've talked about this before, but I seem to dodge turbots. Not on purpose, but Jigmeister's on the turbot list, actually. Got something good on the sturgeon spot? telling you. It's a long time to reel in a cusk. Greetings. How you doing, Sackle? Do you have a question? I'm good with questions. Alright, level 8. Do you have a question about being level 8? What's your in-game name? I will send you some ground bait. Just a little bit of ground bait. Although I may not have any made up. Alright, there's 34 pieces of it. Is that right, Drift? So, I hate this bug. I sure hope I can catch a fish, because... Oh, there we go. Because I can't stand that bug for very long. Oh, nice redfish. Redfish are usually in deep places. How are you catching redfish at 30? You're welcome so much. I have used a lot of ground bait, Drift. Nice, Scotty. Oh, is that right? Close to the end of the hole? Interesting. You're welcome. Okay, interesting. Well, oh, 3 catfish. Wow.
Caroline's back. Looks like I'm not gonna do anything.
What's that, Scotty? Sounds good. Why is it slowed down this much? It's a nice play. Yo, gray fox. Big old blue whiting. Small fillet sculpin farm, interesting. So 7:30 with the cafe. And that was in just over an hour. We did all right there. It wasn't crazy good, but it was good. Fogster with the nice swordfish. All right, I am out. Tight lines, y'all. I will see you soon. Hope you have some good fishing the rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you next time.
Why'd you get off?
Well, I haven't yet.